Hi, I'm Patrick, and this is the Mach-E vlog. Today we're going to get a test drive, or I am, in one of these Electra Meccanica Solos. So let's go. So we first saw these at the LA Auto Show last year. We didn't get to take a test drive because of our schedule. Today we're going to hop in. We're going to take it just around a little cruise. These are awesome little like urban commuter vehicles. They go up to 80 miles an hour, 100 miles of range. It has a 17.3 kilowatt hour battery. Fantastic little urban car, and I'm really excited to check it out. Starts at about 18.5, and that's basically what these are all out here. They come in red, white, and black. I don't know if there's a silver. There might be a silver. I'll have to find that out. But I like it. I'm really excited to hop in one and check it out.
I guess I'll start with the safety features. So it has a crumple zone at the front. It's got a roll cage. It's actually got 3 steel bars on the sides for side impact. So that keeps you all safe. A lot of people compare this to a motorcycle. So it's kind of halfway between a motorcycle and a car. So, yeah, we call it an auto cycle. But yeah, so pretty standard when it comes to starting. I don't know if you've probably driven an electric vehicle before, have you?
Yes, we have a electric Mach-E.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, great.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. So you put your foot on the brake and you turn the key, and you know, obviously with conventional engines, you hear an engine start, but with these, it's silent.
Exactly.
And everyone's like, wait, is it on? I don't know.
Yeah.
So what will happen is that on the instrument cluster in the middle will come up the word ready. And when the word ready is glowing, then you know that the car is ready to be put into drive. So you just toggle it to drive. The parking brake is electronic. So it's going to be this button here.
Oh, there it is.
When you pull it towards you, kind of like with a handbrake, when you pull it towards you, that engages the brake. To disengage, you press forward. Or you actually don't even need to do that. As long as it's in drive and you tap on the accelerator, that'll disengage the parking brake as well.
Yes, okay.
This particular vehicle, the Solo, has got 5 cubic feet of storage space behind you with a pass-through from the seat. With the new one that we're releasing, they're going into production in March next year. They're actually going to more than double the cargo space, so it's going to bring it up to just over 11 cubic feet. And they will be doing deliveries in July, August next year. So it goes into production in March and delivering in July, August.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'll get you to put your foot on the brake, turn that key, and hold it down until you see the word ready. You got to hold the key on.
Okay. Ready.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then just click to D. And then all you got to do is when cars are moving, keep following. Let's get these people moving.
Okay, we got to clear out of the way because there's like an ambulance that needs to get, they had a little bit of a medical emergency. But we're going to just follow everybody else. Look at that. Whoa. We don't have our normal mount, so I got to sort of figure this out. They didn't tell us where we're going, but I'm just going to follow everybody else. I got it maxed out doing 47. This is so cool. And if I drop the camera, it's just because I don't know what I'm doing. It has pretty good get up and go. This feels like a car. One of the things that's interesting is like, I can feel it like bobbing back and forth as I accelerate and decelerate. I might put the windows up so we can hear better. Yeah, we'll do that. So this is a lot of fun. I think this is like a really cool little vehicle. I wish it had 2 seats, but this could be really cool for somebody that needs to just zip around town. Feels very traditional as far as like the dash and everything, but one of the things that's cool is like you can see here's a door here and a door here. It's like, what door do you want to get out of when you get into the Solo or get out of the Solo? Oh, look at that turning radius. Can Can you see that? That's pretty cool. Hopefully everybody's going to wait for us. It's about 100 miles. We're in San Diego, so I think we'd have pretty good range here. Got it floored again. That is pretty zippy. It's not super fast, but it's fast enough. I would love to have one of these. Oh, did you see that? Cyber Orange Mach-E GT. I don't think we're in downtown San Diego at the Fully Charged Live show, and they had test drives of the Electra Meccanica Solo, and we were lucky enough to get our ride in one of these. 5 cubic feet of storage space. We got like a stereo down here. Like normal EVs, there's a just a reverse, neutral, and drive, and put it in park. Over on this side, it looks like we have a little button to open up the rear hatch, adjust the mirrors, your hazard lights. I guess here's the fan. It's a little bit warm in here, but I won't turn that on. There we go. I won't turn that on because that's noisy. Assuming there's a little horn here. Regular stalks here for blinker and lights. Got a windshield wiper. Turn that. Pretty basic, but that's all you would need if you wanted like a little utility vehicle just to get around. And I like this. We got a Model Y and a Solo side by side, so you can see the size comparison. Like I was saying, top speed 80 miles an hour. I don't think I would want to take this on the freeway, but you could. But I think like an urban environment like this is probably an ideal situation for the Solo. Or I could see like a lot of these on like college campuses would be another good situation for them. If I'm not mistaken, the price starts at about $18,000, which is, depending on the way you look at it, expensive or not bad for a car that can get you around. There's not too many things that you can buy for that price. I almost wish we had some curvy roads. I'd love to play around with this. It feels pretty stable. We haven't like done any high-speed curves. You've seen what I've done. I just did the U-turn. But other than that, it's been this just straight road. But it, you know, like I said, it feels peppy. Not super fast, but a lot of fun to drive around here. You can really hear the whine of the electric motors. What do you think? Could you drive something like this every day to work in normal traffic? I mean, this is what we're doing here. So if we do another U-turn, I'll show you how tight of a turning radius this has. That's one big advantage of the size of this. It is, I think, 122 inches long, about 53 inches high. And I'll turn it back around so you can see the other people do their U-turn first. We're not going that fast. I might have to put some windows down to cool off. Or we missed the light already. Now watch the rear of this car, or the Solo in front of us. Did you notice how it was like squatted down? And then when it went, the rear lifts up. Very subtle, but you can feel that in the car quite a bit. There comes a F-150 Lightning. I thought it might be Transport Evolved, but they have a front license plate, and that was not them. If you haven't checked them out, check out Transport Evolved. And now we have another light. Okay, that's where we're going. I was wondering. Oh, and I meant to tell you to watch the car in front of us, the Solo in front of us as it did its little thing. Look at that turning radius. And then they're trying to get where we're going. Oh, now we can test out the suspension. We're going over a little speed bump here. Speed bump handled fairly well. It's a bit noisy in here. Ooh, that was a hard one. A bit noisy in here. Definitely not all the luxuries of your normal car, but of course, quite a bit better than if you were in a motorcycle. Whoa, they got some wheel spin. Yeah, it's a bit rough. But for the type of, urban commuting, this would save a ton of money. And here we come back up into the convention center. So I really like it. I don't know. I think one of the things I'm looking at is like, how would Liv be able to drive this? Because she's an amputee, she drives with her left leg. So she would drive like that. I think she could do it. Okay, I'm going to stop recording because we're at the end of this and we'll talk some more outside. Wow, I liked it. It's a little, awkward at first trying to like figure out, feels like a car, but it's not a car. Really great turning radius. A lot of fun. A really basic car on the inside, but I could see a lot of people loving this. And for the price at $18,500, it's a pretty good bargain. There are some other choices in this realm, but not many. I do wish it had 2 seats. That's my only negative, because Liv and I go to places a lot of times together. So that would be my biggest hesitation, is that it's not a 2-seater. But if you're looking for a 1-seater that's not a motorcycle, these are great. And there they go again for the next ride. The seat felt comfortable. It's not something that you're going to do a long road trip in, but it feels pretty darn comfortable inside. As you can see, they're pretty peppy, as you saw in my drive as well. Just a very interesting feeling. It doesn't feel like a car, it doesn't feel like a motorcycle. I guess that's what they're looking for. It's something in between. I like it. I just don't know if I would be able to justify the cost, even though it is a very good low cost thing. So I don't know. Let us know what you think. Drop your comments below. If there are other competitors that you want to see or changes that you'd like to see in this, let us know in all these comments. I'm very interested to see what you think about this type of vehicle. I know one thing, it would fit nicely in the garage next to our Mach-E, because 2 cars can be tight, but one of the, you know what, we could do 2 of these, Lives behind it on the camera. So I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, we could get 2 of these and just go everywhere in pairs, right? So anyways, thank you for watching this weird little side excursion in a Solo. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We're going to go into lots more fun rides and drives like this of whatever EV we can find. So as Liv would say, no matter, or as Liv would say, whatever you drive, even if it only has 1 seat, enjoy the ride.